welcome back to another video on Feel the Play TV. Here with my boy Sanch, as always, you know what I'm trying to say. What are you telling me, man?
There, bro.
You're smiling.
Yeah, man.
Happy?
Some different emotions today still, yeah. Twitter's been going off, innit? So
Yeah. I hear you still, I hear you. What you saying, though? Bro, the viewers don't know, you know, but Sanch is Colombian. Man has never got any proper dabber. I'm talking pounded yam. Do you get what
bro,
I'm saying,
you know
though?
you're always welcome, bro. Come on,
but
man.
why though? Like,
Yeah, because it's not a
quick
you see,
whipper.
I come your thing sitting in it's there. So I know it's sitting in the fridge, bro.
Yeah.
My thing might not be sitting in the fridge.
Fairs. But man needs a dish, bro. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
whenever you're ready, man. You
I
know.
hear you. Cause bro, I don't know. I'm starving.
To be fair, you dab me up still. You dab me
Ooh,
up.
even when you came up, sir. you know what I sorted you out with. Don't even, you get it?
Fairs.
pot
Not
house,
even a mumsy thing.
Bro, serious, wrist work. That's when you know there's love.
Fairs.
You get what I'm saying? But nah. Separately though, big game coming this Sunday, bro. It's crazy because, like, I don't know, man. I feel like the whole like football world, it's like the tide has shifted. Do you know what I mean by that? Like the expectancy factor. I feel like a lot of people out there, not Arsenal United fans, that's another conversation, but like fans out there now are expecting Arsenal to beat United. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Uh-huh.
And I think on our part as United fans, it's not what you want to hear, innit? You know what I mean?
Bro, it's not what you want to feel.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. To be fair, and I was like, from the start of the season, I was like, Arsenal away in September.
Yeah.
But the way they've played, I'm like, I'm still feeling that way, but I'm a bit more like, okay.
In regards to what? Like,
Arsenal, innit? Like, I kind of, in a sense, see what, bro, it's the same token still. I see what he's trying to do at the same time. I don't get it. But the bottom line is they've not been as good as they were last season, innit? Or the way they started last season. It's not been the same. It's not been as exhilarating. It's not been as exciting. Like, the football's not been great. The performances ain't been great. So as United fans now, we've been not great ourselves, innit? Probably worse than that. But you're going into the game now thinking, they're not at their best. You never know, innit? So that's probably the only thing I can. At the start of the season, I was shaking. Now I'm not shaking, but I'm still like, you get? I'm expecting to lose.
Fairs.
Which is, again, you say as United fans, you don't like to hear it. I don't like to feel it, bro.
Yeah.
But I do expect to go there and lose still on Sunday.
Fair enough. It's a big game, bro. Like, we're gonna delve into it because I want to start off with, bro, our head-to-head record against Arsenal at the Emirates is absolutely abysmal.
What, recently, innit?
As of recent times, you know what I mean? Bro, since 2017, that was the last time we beat them at the Emirates, bro. Obviously, we beat them in the FA Cup, I think in 2019. But, bro, in the Premier League, 2017, what's your thoughts on that? Because we're going to obviously touch on Ten Hag, his Big Six record and things like that. But, bro, like, when it comes to away games, and especially Arsenal, we need to be going there and getting a dub, bro. I don't think a draw or... I don't think anything but a win is good enough still, I'll be honest with you.
What, on Sunday?
In terms of, obviously, if we get a draw, you know what I'm trying to say, you take the draw, you push on. But going into the game, bro, I'm not trying to... bro...
Of course.
Obviously, we all want a dub, but in terms of like
what it will do.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? I don't know, man. I'm thinking, bro, things are starting to look spooky in terms of away in general. Because a lot of people say Ollie's away record. Da, da,
I
da, da,
think-
da. Do you get like what's your thoughts on
Bro, the issue is, and I'll say it again. Obviously, under Ole, we were saying the away record was. Then we'll go against the side that we should be beating, and we won't beat. Now we're beating the sides we should beat. We're going to these big away games. We can't do it. The problem is we're striking with every gaffer recently. It's just about striking a balance that we've not struck, because either the team ain't good enough. We have to. Maybe the style of play is perfect. Under Ole, the style of play is perfect for a big away day. But then when it comes to a team we should be beating at home, the style's probably not the best.
Yeah.
Now with Eric, the style we're playing is probably the best. Is probably good enough to beat all the sides we should be beating. But then when it comes to a big side and we try to play like that, we're getting bopped off the pitch. We're getting 7-0, 6-3, 4-0. You get it. So he's trying to play the way he's playing against Forest at home, does it at Arsenal, gets pammed. So, bro, again, it's about striking that balance. There's been noise of a deal today with Amrabat and that. You kind of assume that, for example, to Emirates last year, we went there with McTominay and Eriksen.
Yeah.
Now, the deal's nowhere near done. We might not even get him. But assuming we do go in there with Casemiro and Amrabat, you're looking at a completely different story, innit?
Of course.
And if you go with that midfield to Anfield, we won't lose 7-0. Do you get it? So it's like, I think my man's trying to strike that balance. He wants to obviously start the season. We've played with Casemiro and the 2 number 10s, and it's not worked so far.
Ed Sheeran was making a cameo in Game of Thrones, bro. The last time we beat Arsenal at the Emirates, bro. Them man had Mustafi, Koscielny, Bellerin. Even Ozil was playing. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, jokes aside, that's sounding like ancient history. That's sounding like way back then. And man is not hearing that. Bro, even...
From the top of my dome, though, what was it? There's been a few in there where the season was done, though. I hear you. And Arsenal, even if the season wasn't done, tough game. But I agree, you can't be going to these places and not winning in 5, 6, 7 years. I hear that. But I think that goes just to show
where we've been, innit?
Where we've been as a top side, because obviously you're not going to get them records against Everton and all of that, because, bro, they're not good enough to go do that 6, 7 years in a row.
Yeah.
But when you're in the gutter for this long, you're gonna potentially against Arsenal, or maybe even the Chelsea or Liverpool, you're gonna get records like that, innit? Because we've not been great. So I'd say the boys need to look at it as these man ain't started the greatest. This is an opportunity to go and put a marker down and win. Do you get it?
From when Stormzy was in our lineup, bro, the last time, I don't know, bro. I'm just still deep in it. 17 is a very long time, you know, when it comes to games that you're thinking, bro, like, how haven't we won since 17? Like, that's a long time, you know. And it's mad because since 2010, bro, I think there's been 26 games in a Prem, and Arsenal have won 8, we've won 11, and we've drawn 7 times. And I feel like in the last couple years, or like since 010 anyways, if you ask the fan, like, who's been dominating, do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm sure guys would have said United, like, you know what I mean? Like, because when has Arsenal been winning trophy? When has Arsenal, even since, when the last time they won a trophy was 04, no? So I'm sure most fans will be saying, United definitely have cleared them by a couple wins or whatever. The fact that it's that tight, bro, something's got to change. Something's got to give. And obviously that's all games. But I'm obviously talking about the wider picture in terms of every time we face Arsenal, bro, we need to be getting a dub. But away from home, bro, we need to be getting a dub still. I'll be real, man, because I'm kind of tired of how our away record is. And obviously, with this season, how it started, obviously Arsenal's had Forest, Fulham and Palace. Obviously, we've had Wolves, Spurs and Forest. How do you think the two teams have started their season? Because when I look at Arsenal, obviously we're seeing a lot of fans in meltdown talking about tinkering this, tinkering that. Bro, you think Arteta's Tinkerbell, bro? The way I've been hearing tinkering for the last... Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, I don't know, man. It's a strange one still because I've seen a lot still, like, in terms of guys that are for it and guys that aren't. You know what I mean? There was that clip of that guy talking about Arsenal, City and Pep always changing things, so they're obviously not second guessed and that. Obviously, I'm going to ask you your thoughts on that, but I don't know, man. I just feel like Arteta is such a psycho that he may never rise to the top because he's just always trying to outdo himself, if that makes sense. Which is fair, because man will say Pep's a psycho, but I feel like the recipe was there. Like, the recipe was there. All it needed was a couple tweaks here and there. And Arsenal fans would have been confident, I reckon, going into the season, etc. But now, obviously, like, they're going to be confident against United at the Emirates, etc. But in terms of, like, competing and going one better than they were last season, I ain't seen a lot of guys confident, bro. And we're 3 games in. And I feel like that's literally just a detriment to how Arteta is behaving with the lineup. Me personally, you know me, I'm not Gabriel's biggest fan. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But playing Partey in right back, which means that my man's dropping out of the side, I think is catastrophic still. I hear what he's trying to do. We all know all of this inverted rubbish. I hear it. But first and foremost, you're meant to be playing man in their positions. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then you're playing... I don't want to get onto Havertz, which we will, but I just feel like that Havertz signing and Rice as well has made him just overthink to extents that I don't even think he needs to at this stage. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Like I said at the beginning, innit? It's I hear it and I don't. You kind of look at it and you think, okay, you kind of you want to break down the what he's trying to do with the lineups he's put out in it, and he's obviously. But then you're just thinking, in the same token, I'm just looking at it, I'm thinking, bro, just even if it is Havertz up top, just stick Havertz up top. Partey, Rice, Odegaard. You've bought Rice, playing with Partey, and you're looking at that midfield and you're thinking, whoa, you're not getting through that. Do you get? Mm-hmm. Ben White was brilliant last season at right back. He shifted him back to centre half. And you're thinking, why don't you just keep him at right back? Why are you? But then, in the same token, I'm thinking, like you said with Pep, they started the season slow last year, bro. And because they were like doing this 4 centre backs at the back, and people were looking at him like Akanji, Ake, full back, and you're like, what's this all about, kind of thing. Till it ended till it ended up working.
So you're saying Arteta's trying to take a leaf out of my man's book?
Bro, he's what would you call it?
Them guys that
he's my man.
Them guys that in the morning before homework's due, they're trying to
he's my man. He's my man's. You know, what's the word, bro? Son.
He's picking up cones.
Yeah, but he was picking up my man's cones. Do you get it? So it's a thing where it's like, gotta wait and see. Not because it's a fence sitting thing, but you got to, bro. I can't sit here and say what he's trying to do. He's not gonna try to spin it on thing and beat us 3-0 on Sunday. I'm not saying that's a big barometer if they beat us 2-3-0 on Sunday, but
he needs to stick with it, in my opinion.
That's fair. No. But I hear that because when at Spurs, when Ten Hag played the same formation, played with Mount and Bruno, I was gassed because I was like, finally, we've got a manager that's actually sticking with what he wants to do. He's not one game in said, oh, this ain't working. Let me stick McTominay in there. Yeah. You don't really want to do that, bro. You're just doing that because you're feeling the pressure now. So I respected the fact that he went to White Hart Lane and said, I don't care what happened at Wolves. I've given these man a bollocking. I've had training with them for a week. And I'm playing Mount and Bruno, and I'm playing the same team, I'm playing the same formation. And in the first half, we were...
First 30, I'd say. But yeah, I hear you.
We were...
Very good.
A million times billion times better than the Monday Night Football against Wolves. So you're like, cool. And then it kind of filtered out in the second half. Bro, in 2 months after the international break, Arsenal might be firing with what they're doing now. So I kind of hear, but then they might not be. And then the questions mount, and you're like, Havertz is still not doing anything. Partey's getting found out at right back. How is it possible that one pass from Bukayo Saka misses his man and Pereira's through like that? Do you get it?
I think that was just a mad individual error, though.
I do, but if Ben White was at right back...
Oh, you're saying if Partey weren't tucked in?
I'm just saying if they weren't playing
that formation
altogether. If they were playing... If it was Ben White, Gabriel Saliba, Partey and Rice in the middle and Saka misplaced that pass, I think it just goes straight back to Saliba. If I'm being honest with you, do you get it? So... In 2 months, it might not be working. In 2 months, it might be working. It's just one of them things where he's trying something, and I respect it because... And I do respect it because there was, in the same token, there was no need for him to... He could have just said no.
Another thing actually is, though, a lot of Arsenal fans, bro, a lot, were talking about no plan B. It's true. It's actually a fact. Man was saying, one, they were criticising these substitutions. I remember it last season. And secondly, they were talking about where's the other game plan when all of this possession stuff ain't working. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And you know my thoughts on Arteta. Like, I'm not his biggest fan. I respect it, but I'm not his biggest fan. But same way, bro, you've got to let the manager do what he's trying to do, bro. Like, and I would have thought though as well at this point in time, wouldn't it be Arsenal fans that have a bit of faith?
Well, you know,
last season
you know how they go. You know how they go.
Yeah, I know how they go. I know how the cookie crumbles. But
you know how they go.
You finished fifth the season prior. The guy took you from fifth to second. In my opinion, yes, you're a big club, and as a fan base, you should demand and demand and demand. Obviously, you're not United levels, but you can still demand. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you've in historic times, you've done big things. But you would have thought, though, a club that's been in the mud, and when I mean in the mud, I mean trophyless in terms of the big trophies. And you know we don't talk Champions League because you ain't won that. So I'm talking about Prems. You won a Prem last in 2004. Not saying that United have been doing a mad thing, but my point is, for a fan base that have been in the mud for so long and haven't won a Premier League for so long, and you got so close last season, I would have thought 3 games in, you would have been giving the manager a bit of leeway to see what he conjures up. But then again, it's just how the cookie crumbles.
I try to put myself at how would I be feeling? Do you get it? And it's like, I genuinely be like, I'll be like, what are you doing, bro?
Would you, yeah?
Yeah, I reckon I'll be like, bro, what are you doing?
Would you though?
Yeah, bro. I will be. So, for example, if we had this, let's say
the one. Okay,
no, but let's say
you say what you're saying.
Yeah.
The one that pricked me up was Kivy, your left back. That's when I was like, I'm not really getting what's going on here. I know Zinchenko was injured, but can't you play Tomiyasu?
He was suspended still.
Was he suspended? Yeah.
Yeah, because he got the red at Palace.
So there was actually no one else he could play at left back. Saka, go back to your roots, man. What? Like, what? There was no one else.
I don't know. But the reason I say that was because let's say the team against Wolves for one season was firing on all cylinders, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we come this season, and then he all of a sudden sticks Bruno right wing, Gets a centre mid in that we're not sure about.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Do you get what?
I hear
And
what you're
then
saying.
I don't know. Luke Shaw's gone to centre half, and
Don't you think he's earned it?
No. I hear that. I hear that.
Especially for a side though that finished second. I'm not saying they should agree with everything Arteta does. I'm not saying that, but they're soon gonna be getting the banners out. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, I get it though. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't get why they're a bit concerned, but I would have just thought they would just allow certain things, just let it play out. Like I'm hearing a lot of voices. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you get what I mean?
It is a bit peculiar still. I still really don't understand it.
To be talking at the top of their lungs
I think
they've won 2 games and drawn 1.
Yeah. I hear
Don't you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like, if they had lost, if for example, like United fans, clueless fan base, anyways, isn't it? But in terms of Ten Hag, a lot of men are looking at certain things that Ten Hag's doing, and they're like, "Ooh, I'm not sure about this." Da 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 da. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I think it's the same with Arteta, but the difference is Arteta, they were practically flawless, bro, for months on end. Do you get what I'm saying? We haven't been flawless and all of this stuff and da da da. So men that are talking on Ten Hag's name, yeah, I think you're a clown, but I can understand. Do you get what I'm saying? But man that are talking on Arteta's name, man that obviously, if you have an agenda, you have an agenda. If you don't rate him, you don't rate him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But the man that have rated him, that have allowed him to come into their homes, get comfortable, get their feet under the table, them man there should just allow things to pan out.
So do you think he does that on Sunday?
We're gonna get into that. Do you get what I'm saying? We say you're always trying to shoot ahead of the mark, fam. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna delve into how we think both sides are gonna line up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But obviously, like, these are a couple stats, innit? 3 games in. I don't know. I wanna know what your thoughts are. Do you think it's gonna be the same, or do you think some of the stats are a bit, over analyzed, etc.? So United, and this is one that I'm very impressed by the way. Like, obviously it's 3 games in, and that could easily dip, that could easily not be the case in terms of the personnel now that's in the lineup and etc. But most possession one in the final third per match, and that's at 9.7. And do you know why I'm impressed by that before I talk about the other stats? Because, you get a manager saying how they want to play, etc. and things like that. But fans obviously want to see that materialise. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And I think that side of the game materialising very quickly is something that I'm happy about. I'm not going to lie to you, because with a clinical finisher, I am under the impression that if that is how we're playing in terms of winning the ball back in the final third frequently, bro, we're going to score so many goals. Obviously, the question marks is around the striker and things like that, but man know already that I trust my man. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I think he's the guy. So I think we're going to score a lot of goals. You get it? But yeah, I think that's that. I'm just very positive about that stat. I'm going to mention the other 2 and then I'll let you have your say in it. Big chances created, 10. Joint with Brighton. Bruno, obviously. We move. But this is the stat that kind of links back to the first one that I said to you. 7 big chances missed. So what's your thoughts? Do you think them stats are mirroring what you've seen?
I think against Wolves, I always thought that we were scoring.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that we'll get a chance. Against Spurs, I thought the second half was shocking, but I thought the first half we should have been 3-0 up and should have had a penalty. And against Forest, that should have been about 6-2. So, but there's 2 issues. Obviously, what we're finishing and going the other way.
Yeah, of course.
At any moment in time, I thought Forest were just going to run through our whole team and get the third and lock off this game. those are the two issues. So that doesn't surprise me, if I'm being honest with you. I think a bit like Arsenal, and what we've kind of taken for granted a little bit this season is that Ten Hag's come out and said, okay, we're going to play like this with Mason Mount, with Shaw maybe inverting, with Lissandro maybe coming into midfield.
It's good. It's good that you see what I see sometimes.
And that takes time.
Yeah.
So although we're looking at Arteta thinking, what is he doing? He's cooking something completely different to what they were doing last season. So that's gonna take time. It's not.
Yeah, it's not a quick fix.
Whether the question mark whether he should or shouldn't is a completely other story. The fact is, he switched up the team. He's put Partey right back. He's putting different people at left back. He's putting Kai Havertz in a central role. That's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Same with United. We've got a completely different new goalkeeper. We're asking Shaw to do different things. We're asking Lissandro to do different things. We're asking the whole midfield to do different things. We're obviously pressing higher. We're obviously getting shown that we're going to win the ball back. We're obviously not reverting back to type with Fred and McTom. Obviously, Fred's not here anymore, but you know what I mean.
Ship that.
You know what I mean. We're not obviously reverting back to that type. So we are playing. It might not be greatly different, but we're playing slightly more aggressively, slightly more positively.
A lot of risks.
Takes time.
It does.
So that doesn't surprise me, but it either gets resolved with the team he wants to play, because irrespective of whether Amrabat comes or not, I still think Ten Hag's preferred side will be with Kase, Mount and Bruno.
I agree.
So whether he gets that working is on him. And we've seen glimpses, and that was with Ericsson with the weekend. It wasn't with Mount, and that was with Lindelof for a half.
Dalot.
That was with Dalot at left back, who's probably all right at inverting, to be fair. It was with nobody up top. So it's like, okay. So, like I said, that don't surprise me.
What are you saying? You don't even give Martial a mention? You can't even say his name anymore?
Nah.
Saying I should have just said his shirt number.
Yeah.
But even saying that is kind of a disrespect.
I have nothing to say still.
I hear you. Arsenal, interesting stat that I saw over the weekend. They have kept 4 clean sheets from 21 Premier League games at home since the start of last season. I think that's very worrying if I was an Arsenal fan, because I feel like if you're winning a title, bro, you can't be leaking goals.
You don't do that. Yeah.
You don't do that. Like anyone come to me, tell me when a title, a team that's won the title has been doing this higgy hagger, bro, in terms of their home form.
And there was another one with the last 3-4.
Yeah.
And 3 of those have been in the first minute. They conceded a goal. I think that's worse.
Yeah, that's poor, man.
That's
poor.
Obviously at Southampton it happened, and you're like, okay, but then for it to happen again, and then Fulham again. When I got Wi-Fi at Old Trafford now, so I checked it.
Yes,
first minute again, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Bro, can't be happening. And them laxes are like I said, that pass can't be made, and Pereira takes one touch and he's having a shot.
Yeah.
It just can't be happening. Like with the Southampton one, Ramsdale had the ball, he gave it to him. It was a mistake, he gave it to him. Boom, cool. He's literally gifted the goal to him. But for Saka to misplace one pass, it skips the right back, and he's
at that time.
All Pereira has to do is take a touch and bang it. Bro, that can't be happening. Whatever formation man wants to play, that can't be happening.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So, but those are like you said, you've mentioned that stat, but those are the little things that need to get tweaked to win the league. It's simple. I don't think it's something to go crazy about, but bro, if you want to win the league, that has to change to 12, 13 games out of 21 that are clean sheets. Do you get it? So,
yeah. 100%. Other stats, and this is, I don't know what your thoughts are on this, but I feel like, okay, for Arsenal, they've had 1,938 passes this season, compared to United's 1,503 passes. Average possession, Arsenal 67.5%, United 53.9%. Cool. So there's a stark difference in it in terms of how we keep the ball. I think United fans' problem, and they're never going to get past this if they don't understand how the manager is trying to play. Fans out there still think, oh, because Ten Hag wanted De Jong, why is Ten Hag trying to sign a player like Mount to play a different way? You just answered your own question. He's trying to play a different way. And I think the reason why there's a lot of uproar, and there's a balance in it. We haven't been playing well, but the gaffer is obviously trying to implement how he's trying to play, and fans still think he's trying to play how they thought he was trying to play when we were trying to sign a player like De Jong. Does that make sense? Which I think that's where the issue starts. Because even me, I'm guilty of it. There was a point in time when I was thinking, fam, like, how are we gonna, like, are we not gonna, like, dominate the ball, and then maybe, obviously, if we lose the ball, we try and get the ball back quicker. But bro, the start of the season, and even some facets in preseason, showed me that we're not trying to dominate the ball like our Arsenal City. But I think fans are deluded to the point where they think that that's how the gaffer wants to play. And that's why some of their negativity and some of their comments that they make is filtered around that, which I think is unfair. But I think it's easy to gauge. Just understand how we're trying to play. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So when I see 53% possession, it's not good enough. I'm not saying it is, by the way, but there's obviously there's obviously context behind that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? What's your thoughts on that? And obviously, yeah. What's your thoughts on that in terms of?
I think style of play, stylistically, of course, but also it's just not there yet, bro.
Yeah, that
I feel like Arsenal are there, like, and a big indicator. Like, obviously they conceded to 10 men, but a big indicator was that on Saturday, bro. Like, obviously past seasons has taught me this, but I knew as soon as Bruno Fernandes scored that penalty, we were gonna get boxed in to our goal and defend for the last 15 minutes. I knew it. And what happened? He brought on McTominay.
Got the jitters.
And Nottingham Forest's 10 men had us backed in for the last 10, 15 minutes. So Nana had to pull off a save. We had to pull off a few blocks. Alanga nearly got involved. He skipped past, I think, Casa. He skipped past Casa. Him. Skipped past our fullback, then whipped it, and he went straight across goal.
Yeah.
Whatever style of play my man wants to play, or whoever wants to play, you should not be conceding or playing crash bang wallop football to 10 men, Nottingham Forest at home.
Yeah.
So that's just a great indicator that we're not there yet in terms of the players we have on the football pitch, in terms of it's just a hot potato. Dallo has the ball and it's the wrong decision. Anthony has the ball and he's actually supposed to be good at these things, and you're supposed to make the right decision, but he makes the wrong decision. Ericsson, again, supposed to be good at these things, making the wrong decisions. Kassé, one pass, he'll be keeping it calm. We know about Bruno. Like, it's just in us. And I think once we calm down, once we kind of get... Because I feel like he's perfect in terms of the way he wants to play. I think it's a bit of both in terms of win it back early, but then have
control the game.
Have
control.
Yeah, have moments of possession. Do you get?
Yeah. Sustained attacks.
But
I feel like fans still think he's trying to forget about the counter plays, dominate. That's how we want to dominate and create chances and patterns. Bro, but listen, each to their own, innit? In terms of key players from both teams who can obviously make an impact to the game, I highlighted Rice, Partey, and Zinchenko for Arsenal. And for United, I highlighted Rashford and Martial, bro. You might not like that, but if we're going to win the game, I'm thinking of guys that need to...
We lose the game if he starts.
If Martial starts?
No, we lose the game.
He is starting, though.
then we lose the game, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah.
Listen, I know why you have PTSD. I do as well, bro. But I'm just... Listen, we're down to the bare bones, innit? So what we have in front of us on the plate, after all the meat's gone...
I still play Rash.
No. That's what I'm saying. Then you do... Yeah, then yeah, you are violating. Like, honestly, you're going to make this video even longer than it needs to be. Like, bro... I don't even want... Like, I can't even be asked. Rashford performances up front wouldn't even be better. I don't even want to start, bro. Listen, Rashford should always chill on the left.
I'm not disagreeing with that, bro. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Martial, I'm having Martial.
Yeah, but
front
did
10 times.
Yeah, but this is where I'm lost. This is where I'm lost.
Injured, cool.
This is why I'm lost. But it's not about that, bro. It's not about injuries, bro. The guy is woeful.
Oh my.
He is woeful. It's not about injury. What you think is because I think he can't do 90 minutes, or I think because he's... Bro, the guy is a waste of time.
You'd rather have Rashford
the
up
guy
top than
is a
Martial.
waste of time.
You'd rather have
waste of time.
You'd rather have Rashford up
we
top than Martial.
are wasting our time playing my man.
You'd rather have Rashford.
If you've got Sancho.
Yeah, I can hear that. Hear that.
Cool.
But don't say Rashford, though.
Anyone.
You're violating.
I'm not, bro. I'm not.
So
trust
no
me,
Sancho. You're having Martial over
Sancho. You give me Sancho. No, but you're giving me Sancho. It's not.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying Rashford is. Bro, I know. I saw live in left wing. Stand your man up. Beat him. Bosh. Bro, I know. There's nothing more I would want than Rashford to be on the left attacking Thomas Partey. There's nothing more I'd want.
I need to see that.
There's nothing more I'd want. There's nothing more I'd want.
Done. He put it through his legs.
And if that's the case, and if he's gonna play on the left, you play Jadon Sancho up top. You play Bruno Fernandes up top.
I wouldn't mind seeing Sancho start against Arsenal because
then that's all well and good. We can agree on that. But my man up top, waste of time. You're wasting your time.
But my point is, I think when we're gonna do quickly our predicted who we think is gonna start, etc. But or we can even tie it into this really and truly. But I think Martial started, and if he starts, my point is he's key to the result, whether we win or not. Of course he is, bro. Because if he plays how he has normally been playing, bro, we get slapped. But I think he needs to step up, bro. I think he needs to step up. He's starting, bro.
Good luck, man. Good luck to you, bro. I swear that.
I will be.
No.
Astounded.
I'm not. I don't know whether if he was putting in a display to play on Sunday, I guarantee you he's not starting on Sunday. But that might not be the case. He might be starting anyways. So if he is, and I said, don't get me wrong, I said start him against Forest. That was mine. I said I want to see Sancho, Martial, Rashford against Forest. That's what I said. And 10-15 minutes in, I remembered why I never want to see him again. Sorry, Lambs. That's what my man. This is what my man gets me like, bro. But
getting you hot.
10-15 minutes into the game, I remembered exactly why I never wanted to see my man again. When he got confirmed that he was injured for the FA Cup final, I came out and I think I tweeted, I never want to see that guy's face again.
Yeah.
And I let myself down and I said, I want to see him start against Nottingham Forest. 30 minutes into the game, I remembered exactly why I never want to see him again.
No. It shows how poor we are anyways, though. That I can still be sitting here and saying Martial
but it's because I don't think your poor soul. I don't think you've realised it yet. I don't think you realised.
You don't think I've realised
No. I mean, no. I'm not saying you ain't realised that we might need to move on. No, wait, bro. Wait. I don't think maybe you've realised that maybe we need to move on in terms of like, in terms of actually selling him and that. Obviously, I know you know that we need Rasmus and that you'd rather play Rasmus, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think you've come to terms with.
No, you don't know.
No, I don't think you've come. No, let me land. I don't think you've come to terms with how woeful my man is.
Fairs.
Literally.
Fairs. No. I think he's definitely he. Bro, if we could swear. Listen, I think He's not the same in terms of the way he moves. He was moving already lackluster when he was 100% fit. And I'm taking this back to Sheffield United when we thought we was on a title charge. So he was even moving like a joke man then, and now he's even moving worse.
And I hate to bring him up again, but for me, the comparisons are there for everywhere to see. Last year we was banging on about De Gea for 12 months, saying what he can't do, and I'm sat here watching my man, and it's the same thing. He can't run, he can't finish, he can't hold the ball up, he can't header the football, he can't shoot from outside the area.
No, give him holding up the ball. Give him that, man. Come on, man.
He can't dribble, he can't beat a man, he can't move. What is the point?
I hear you, bro. The less the better on Anthony Martial. Listen, so for me, I think quickly, innit? I think Ramsdale and goal. I think Arteta's stubborn, bro. So I don't see him changing that lineup.
I'll be real, not to keep it short or anything, because this is genuinely what I feel. I feel both managers, play the same side on Sunday.
I don't massively disagree with you.
And I'm not. I'd normally think McTom comes in.
No.
Wait. No. But I normally think McTom comes in because of Eriksen, innit? But my man last year played Eriksen and McTom. So I'm thinking my man is going to play the same team he played against Nottingham Forest.
On a whatever thing.
Against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, so Martial.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you. I agree. I'm just saying, if my man starts, we're not winning
done.
the game of football. We're not winning it. Because we're not scoring. Unless Rashford does a mad thing.
And Bruno. No, Havertz ain't benched though.
Or up top.
Jesus is back, bro. And Nketiah just scored.
I know.
There's no up top. He can't even sniff up top anymore. He can't. It's left centre mid row or bust. About Nketiah score. Like, do you
I know, but he loves my man, innit? So I'm thinking he's gonna.
Yeah, like in terms of my man, bro, he can't get a sniff. So it's like the only lineup I can really see is Arteta shoehorning Havertz in. But Partey did get, a little nightmare. I mean, he woke up 5 minutes into the against Rashford. So,
I don't know, man. It could go either way still.
But then Ben's held a couple nightmares as well from Rashi.
He got dragged off at half time, innit?
Do you get it? So I don't know. It's a little. I don't know. Arteta's gonna be in his yard, banging his head against the wall, bro.
Zinchenko's back though, so
that's what I'm saying. So I think
he might revert.
No, because if he packs
because
it
I think what it was obviously Partey, yeah.
Yes, but Zinchenko, I know.
But then but when it was Partey, they had 3 centre backs. Do you get it? So if Zinchenko comes back, I don't think it'll be Partey either. I don't think it'll be both of them. Do you get what I'm saying?
So you think one of them?
Yeah.
But then Zinchenko has to play because
then I think
is not starting against us.
Then I think Havertz could be in trouble.
I'm telling you, unchanged for Arsenal. Unchanged.
So no Zinchenko.
No.
Cool.
No.
Cool.
Which I'll be shocked by as well.
It could go, yeah. So, bro, the lineups on thing is mad. It's mad. Yeah. I can't wait to see what.
You might see Hannibal.
Bro, I won't be surprised.
Yeah. But yeah, no. It's going to be interesting. I can't lie to you. Obviously, key matchups is definitely Dalot Saka and Martinelli Wan-Bissaka. I think, yeah, they're all starting Gara. Do you know what I mean? We're down to the bare bones. And yeah, PTSD. So Danjuma versus Dalot.
This guy.
I can't lie. It's gonna be Dalot versus. That's gonna be the same. I think it's gonna be identical. I think Leacher and that's why I think we're just. As I'm speaking, I'm getting less confident because for us to win, we need Leacher and Eriksen to help Dalot. Ericsson, we already know he's made redundant before the ball's even kicked. And Leacher, bro, if he's tucking in too much on that side, you know, do you get what I'm saying?
Bro.
I think, no, genuinely, Dallow's getting cooked to smithereens. From when Shaw's getting cooked up, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but Shaw
don't engage, though.
No, but Shaw is a joke, man. Like, I have more confidence in Dallo.
it,
Yeah, bro.
After seeing
last season.
After seeing Danjuma, what he done to Dallo.
No, forget Danjuma, bro.
Why? How?
Nah, forget Danjuma.
How?
After what I saw Shaw do with Bukayo.
Yeah, I hear it. No.
I trust Dallo more to bro, he might get skipped, but I reckon Dallo's on the he's on
the nastiness.
I might be horribly wrong in it.
Oh, Dallo's getting sent off.
I might be horribly wrong, but I'm more confident with I'm not saying with him playing, but I'm saying when Saka's on the ball, I'm more confident with Dallo.
Yeah.
But that might bat me in the back, innit, so we'll see.
And then obviously going forward, if Partey starts, we need Rashford to be making them runs in the channels.
He just needs to be on the top of his game. As long as he's on the top of his game and Partey's at right back, or whoever's at right back, honestly. Yeah. Obviously, Ben White will be a tougher task, innit? No. He'll be a tougher task than Thomas Partey. Then Thomas Partey. Oh,
they both don't want to see him equally.
But I'm saying, if it's Thomas Partey and he's on the top of his game, we are in for a good time on Sunday.
Yeah.
If he's not on the top of his game...
But even if he's not on the top of his game, I still think we can exploit him.
Yeah, of course.
When Partey tucks into midfield, the space left in behind.
Of course.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course.
And then Højlund to come into the fray. We'll see how that goes, innit? Cool. Do you get what I'm saying? Score predictions before we round up, brother. Back the boys, man.
How long do you want me to back these boys for? I've been bitten in the arse, bro. 2-1 Arsenal.
You're actually a disgrace.
How am I a disgrace, bro? I'm being honest. Because what do you want me to say?
Your negativity.
It's not negative. It's not negative, though.
Negativity.
It's not negative.
No,
it's not negative.
Okay.
It's not negative. For one thing.
Your negative score, bro. When you put something out in the atmosphere,
bro. I hope I've jinxed it, bro. But one thing you can't.
3-1 United. Yeah.
Do you genuinely believe that, though?
Yeah. Okay, not 3-2.
So 2-1 United, and you genuinely believe that?
Bro, I believe we can beat them, bro. I genuinely believe. Listen, before you go into the game, yes, before a ball is kicked, Arsenal are looking like they will beat us. But bro, it's a rivalry. It's Arsenal United. Players tend to step up more than they would for a game like Wolves and a game like flipping. And a game like Forest. But I'm trying to say, bro, I believe we have the players that can hurt Arsenal. Yeah. So I'm only gonna go for a United win because I
completely agree.
I believe if we get things right,
completely agree,
and we do well in terms of our counter press, bro, we can exploit. And with the bozo Gabriel that can potentially start, we don't know the lineup.
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. But when you've said it yourself. But Ericsson redundant. You've said it yourself. You just said it 5 minutes ago. Martial, who I think is a waste of time. Diogo Dallo, who you said is going to get rinsed by Bukayo Saka. No Varane. Bro, if we win on Sunday, I will stand up and applaud them boys.
You will do it anyways. What else?
No. I will stand up and I will applaud them boys if we win on Sunday.
Bro, you will do that anyways. Like, what are you talking about? You need to do more. You need to do a speech or something.
Let's see.
You need to come out and do a forfeit.
By all means.
Yeah?
By all means.
Alright, cool. I'll get that lined up for you still.
Say no more.
2-1 win. You get what I'm saying? Any gooner that's trying to contact me after Sunday, listen, if we don't win, I'm missing. I'm joking. I'm here to take it. Because, bro, like, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, what are you not going to do? Kill me? 2-1 United. Up the Reds. Bruno and Rashford on the score sheet. Listen, it's going to be an interesting game. The watch-along's also going to be there for you guys to see. You know what I'm trying to say? The highlights of how we are while we're watching that fierce rivalry. But yeah, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, make sure your notification bells are on all the time so you can get our latest drops when they drop. And yeah, man, we'll be back with another video sooner than you think. Peace.